Alright, before anything, I've been seeing news of Crunchyroll losing a lot of their shows due to their partnership with Funimation ending, which kind of sounds like I made this video in response to this, but here's my rebuttal to that. When I started writing the script, while I was aware of the news that Funimation and Crunchyroll weren't BFFs anymore, I wasn't aware of the shit CR would lose as a result of this. I might as well also add that this news isn't really going to alter my opinions all that much because a lot of the shows Crunchyroll lost weren't even available in my country to begin with, so yeah, enjoy the rest of the video, I guess. I would like to clarify one thing. This is not an attempt to suck Crunchyroll's cock and send some anti-piracy messages. I have somewhat saucy opinions on that subject, but for me to elaborate on them, it would practically require me to make a whole other video discussing my stance on piracy, so maybe if you want to hear my thoughts on it, leave it in the comments. But more importantly, the reason why I'm making this video is purely out of bubble burst because I cannot fucking stand KissAnime. It legit surprises me that when people criticize Crunchyroll, they argue that it doesn't offer a better service than other illegal streaming sites, and if we're talking specifically about KissAnime, I disagree. I think this website blows ass, and I'm gonna explain why I think Crunchyroll is a superior service. But of course, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't start off by giving KissAnime a bit of credit for the one thing it offers better than Crunchyroll, and that is a library. You can't really argue against this. KissAnime doesn't have the obstacle of having to pay for licenses to stream anime, and as a result, they just have pretty much anything there. And it becomes even harder to argue for Crunchyroll when they lock some of their content in several countries outside of the US. Last season, I was only really watching 4 shows, and 3 of them were available on CR, but not where I live, so as a result, I resorted to KissAnime because they're not letting me watch it just because I live in Portugal. But aside from that detail, I think that in general, Crunchyroll shits on KissAnime. Let's start off with their homepage. You open KissAnime and what you get? An announcement tab telling me that if I block ads then I'll get suspended. This is a website funded on illegal distribution of other people's content, and they're telling me that I have to deal with their ads. They're also informing me that several episodes on Rapid Video are broken, which I'll touch on that in a moment, but already they're telling me their source of streaming isn't reliable. There are 2 different latest update tabs, except one of them, which is the first one you see embedded with a poster of the content, doesn't directly lead you to the episode. Like, why don't you just add a little link below the title of the series where you can just go to the episode directly? You have a pretty convenient tab here with a wider selection of recently added anime that doesn't require you to click more as frequently, so make the best out of it. Now let's put KissAnime on hold and look at Crunchyroll. Some might say that CR's homepage is shittier, and I kind of agree. I think it's filled with a bunch of unnecessary shit if you're someone who just wants to watch anime, but here's the thing though, I don't use the website. Crunchyroll has an app available on Microsoft Store, and when I open it, the homepage is separated by 2 main sections, Queue and History. The starting menu is Queue, and here I have all of the shows I'm currently watching, and unlike with KissAnime where I have to click a number of links to watch an episode, with CR I just need 1 click. I can go to a section called New, entirely devoted to currently airing stuff. It's simple and convenient enough to look at whatever the anime season has to offer, plus it doesn't have to share space with stuff that already aired a long ass time ago but they only uploaded very recently. Every show has their own space to show their poster and description, even if it's mildly cut off, and if I find something that interests me, I'll put it on Queue. There are no extra bullshit tabs and potential ads you have to deal with if you don't have the right ad blocker, since those motherfuckers don't let you stream their shit if you have ad blocker on. I also don't have to go through any bullshit robot tests since, well, I mean, that is of course unless you use Rapid Video, you know, that one player that KissAnime told us it's broken due to copyright. Now, I haven't dealt with any copyright barriers, but the player is definitely broken. The servers are fucking horseshit. They are incredibly inconsistent, and even when my internet is completely fine, it has loading issues. Imagine watching Steins Gate and seeing Okabe lose his mind in disparity while the player is constantly loading. Oh, and altering the video quality won't change shit. And this is not a problem exclusive to Rapid Video. All of them have this issue, and some of them are in even worse conditions when it's just straight up unwatchable in some days. I don't have that problem with Crunchyroll, aside from this one glitch where every time you click the next button, it closes the window for some fucking reason. Everything seems fine, there are no interruptions, and the video quality is even better than the one KissAnime has. Plus, it doesn't have that stupid intro with the Samsung Galaxy notification bell. Another thing that pisses me off about KissAnime is the way they organize their shit. You see, there are certain anime that don't really divide their seasons through numbers, and instead they have a different title. that this is not really a problem if it's properly organized chronologically. With KissAnime, if you type, let's say Durarara, you have 14 different results. Granted, the existence of English dubs and OVAs makes the search result bigger, but I mean, the fact that you can't access all of them at once is already inconvenient, but also if you're not familiar with the order, you have to do your own research and discover which one you should watch first, assuming some of them are even connected with each other to begin with. With Crunchyroll, I just don't have that problem, okay? They do all of that work for me. Plus, they offer you PVs if you're interested, you can sort it however you want, there's a giant pretty poster on the left side of the screen. Oh, and also, every time a new episode is released, Crunchyroll's Twitter account gives me a heads up. I don't know how many times KissAnime missed the deadline they themselves impose. I can choose whatever language I want for my subtitles, and if I want to engage with the most social and informative aspect of Crunchyroll, I'll go to the official website. Pretty simple actually. Now this isn't me trying to convince you all that Crunchyroll is like a great service. Personally, I think it's fine. I definitely think there are certain areas where I think they can improve, and I do understand why others don't like the service, but I have no doubt in my mind that it's better than KissAnime. KissAnime sucks. It's a website I'm just kind of obligated to use due to my limitations, but it's not pleasant, it's really annoying. Oh, and I'm not even gonna bother talking about garbage like watch cartoons online. Master Rani is more user friendly than KissAnime, but the video players aren't any better. The library is also shorter, and as long as KissAnime continues to reign when it comes to number of content, I think we're gonna have to deal with it in the meantime. Anyway, pirate shit, and bye for now.